Everything that is happening for you. In this video where I'm in my car, hey, I want to talk to you about how the challenges you're moving through in your life right now are actually attuning you and attempting to attune you to your highest vibrational life. I want to teach you how you can better make use of the challenges and to be in right relationship with your challenges so that they evolve you in closer to your soul, closer to your destiny, and closer to your purpose, instead of ignoring them or not receiving the lesson. I want to start by introducing myself. Please like and subscribe if you like my energy. Comment below how this resonates with you, if this supports your healing, so that I can respond and connect with you and see how to best serve you. My name is Grace Moralia. Sorry, I just got out of a session, so I'm a little all over the place. But my name is Grace Moralia. I specialize in trauma healing and subconscious reprogramming so that you can heal yourself and come into the highest version of yourself and live your life purpose. If you're interested in working with me, text me below. Only if you're serious and not a creep, because you will be blocked if you were a creep. But if you want to work on your healing, trauma healing, healing limiting beliefs, anything that blocks you from feeling in your purpose, you can check out my website to learn more about me. But if you want to book, just reach out directly. I do in-person retreats and also long-term coaching programs for people who want to transform their lives from the inside out, learn tools and strategies to transform all their limitations from within and change them into personal power, self-love, boundaries, attunement, purpose, power, destiny, all the good things that I stand for. And you can also see my testimonials on my website. I'm here to support you. Let's get into it. The lessons that you are learning, or that the things that challenge you in your life, are your teachers. So I want to introduce this concept. Instead of trying to act or fix things that are in your life right away, I want you to notice, and more so, I'm going to say descend into the energy of the lesson. What do I mean by this? Descend into your lessons means fully feeling the lesson. Everything is energy. You've heard that before. Everything is energy. I feel so lame saying that. Everything is energy. But it is. And so I don't really show my sense of humor on here because I'm always so serious, but I am pretty goofy. So meaning your inside world manifests your outside world. The limiting beliefs, the traumas that you hold, the stories that you hold, the old energies and emotions that you still hold in your body and energy field have to mirror outside of you. That's why the work that I facilitate is so fucking important, because if you want to get out of the old reality that you're in, or old patterns or old pain, you need to do the healing work in order for it to manifest around you. It's not just about thinking your way through it. So just getting that clear. You cannot think your way out of your traumas and limiting beliefs. You need to do the deeper work and know the tools and strategies that work to transform your life, which is what I teach and facilitate. Please understand that no matter what I'm teaching you here, there's a lot deeper layers you've got to go into, and I have to be real with you about that because it took me many years to, really figure out how to do it and attune myself, which is where I come to this knowledge to tell you that life is all about attuning to. So let's say you go through something hard. Through that lesson, you're learning energetic alignment. You are actually clearing energy, clearing density through grief. You are clearing old versions of yourself through grief. I think grief is a great example. Let's say you go through a heartbreak. The grief that you move through is helping you transform if you open up to it, if you descend into it, if you drop into the experience of the painful emotions, they will transform you into the next level of yourself. Now, so let's say you go through a health challenge and it's really hard for you and you pulls up a lot of emotions of self-doubt and fear and all these things. Odds are that the things in your experience that you're going through, you already had certain vibrations in your field that made you physically learn the lesson through whatever way you're learning it. So if you have health issues, there's something already in your field, whether it was placed in there last year or at birth or in your childhood, that is playing out in your reality now, because it's just an energy that's playing itself out in the physical, if that makes sense. Hopefully you can feel what I'm saying, and instead of getting too caught in my words, but just feel the frequency of it. So when, let's say, a health challenge happens, what life is presenting you is the opportunity to feel the experience. When you feel the experience, you are feeling your transformation. You are feeling what life is teaching you. So instead of, I need to take action to fix something, I want you to pause through your challenges. Pause and feel what the challenge is teaching you. How do you do this? Through quiet introspection and reflection, reflecting on what is this teaching me? What are these feelings teaching me? What is this pulling up in me? And be with them. Be with them. Move with them. And then when you feel like you've processed them, you take the action that is in accordance with the appropriate direction that you want to move in on a soul level. Does that make sense? When you feel the frequencies and the lesson and you accept it and not push it away. That's where people have the issue, is if you push away your lessons, you push away your struggles, you push away your intuition, you're going to have the same cycle repeat itself until you're willing to do the work. And look, that's why we try to do the work first. Right when the cycle hits, we need to do the inner work, all right? So that you don't have to keep going through these painful, debilitating cycles. If you're stuck in the self-doubt, you're stuck in the shame, you don't believe in yourself, you feel unworthy, whatever your stories are that are still playing out from your past, those are what we need to look at the root. We need to look into the root of what is hurting, hindering you. And if you don't, guess what's going to happen next year and next year and next year, or 5 years from now? It's going to show up. It's just a manifestation of the vibration that you're carrying. So you change your life from the inside. Everything transforms from the inside. So allow your lessons to come and land into your body. Feel them fully, and then take the action that you feel guided to take that is aligned with the highest version of you that you feel you have access to. If you don't feel like you have access to the highest version of you, then we need to have another conversation of connecting to your intuition, of creating space to love and take care of yourself, of tending to your wounds, of listening to your needs, of learning to put up boundaries in your life with yourself and others, in the physical and energetic boundaries, because those are really important as well, so that you don't get drained by your relationships or drained by your family, which is what I teach you in the self-love accelerator below. It teaches you to love yourself, to not be drained by people, to stop people pleasing, to stand in your personal power, and a bunch of other things that you integrate on a daily basis that will change your life, guaranteed. I'll stand by it for lifesies. That we go in depth about that in the self-love accelerator. So check it out, see if that vibration calls to you on the landing page. You also get a bonus masterclass from People Pleaser to Self-Empowered when you grab that today. Teaching you how to get out of people pleasing, which we love. Okay. So we need to know what your intuition says, or there's no healing work. We can't have these conversations unless if you learn to love yourself and listen to yourself and follow your inner needs. If you don't feel attuned to your soul, it's because you're not creating the space to connect more. You need to connect more and more and more, and go deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper that you allow yourself to go, the higher you grow. So don't worry so much about doing so much out there. Don't lead your life in fear. Don't act just because you feel like you need to act. Act because it's right for you and you've attuned yourself to what is true in your body. That's the lesson, that's the practice. And I know this is just saying things, and you need the actual tools, which is what I teach you in my coaching. So if you're interested, text me, serious only, okay? But I'm saying all this for a reason. I want you to feel these vibrations. I want you to feel these attunements and feel what is possible for you, because the biggest shifts that I see happen in my work after working with 2,000 plus clients and also doing my own healing for a decade and perfecting my strategies and tools and what I'm talking about here is that it's all inside. I focus my attention on my internal world always first. And that's when I see the biggest shifts in myself, because that's where my personal power is and my sense of direction, and the entire universe is inside of you. So make sure to pay attention to your challenges. What are they teaching you? Listen to them. Don't have to keep relearning the same things over and over again. You can free yourself when you're ready to actually humble yourself and look in the fucking mirror and say, you know what, I am imperfect and I am being called higher and this is BS and I need to be brave and I need to do this healing work so that I can heal my karma, heal myself from my past, heal my past lives. You know, whatever the stories are for you and the situation is for you, it's that self-accountability piece and being ready to humble your ego enough to create a better life that's soul aligned. Your soul is not your ego. Your soul is calling you to be up here in this vibration, but you need to be ready to feel the depths, to accept that you have depths that need to be, released and healed and loved. It's always going to be that way. You can't run from what is true. You can't run from these feelings. You can't run from the inner work. And that's not what you want to do, because you're going to create a lot higher reality once you decide to step up to the plate and do this work. You will create a lot higher reality. Just face your challenges, feel them, let them move through you, okay? You are your own master manifester by healing. You don't need to know what's coming. You need to be present with what is and be attentive to your inner needs, attentive to your soul's messages, attentive to your purpose, attentive to why you're here. You're here for a bigger purpose. You would not be drawn to my video and watching this far if you did not have a purpose. Okay, this is too advanced for someone to just pick up, and if they are not a light worker called by God to do something else. And I'm not religious, so if you get triggered by God, that's just the word I use. You can say creator, universe, whatever you want. But you are called, and it's your responsibility to show up, because the world needs you in your light. And that means you are a warrior and the inner work is the way. And let yourself get out of these patterns. Feeling your patterns heals your patterns. Feeling your pain heals your pain. Feeling your lessons releases the lessons, transcends the lessons into a higher expression of life for you. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Reach out to me if you're serious about working with me. Check out the Self-Love Accelerator if you want to love yourself and stop being drained by people and learn boundaries and figure out your inner needs and be a better person, empowered person. And I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye.